Can you believe this? An exoskeleton that you can put together like Lego. You choose the joint you want to power, snap in a module, and that's it. This is the OpenExo Assistive Exoskeleton from Northern Arizona University. It can cut the energy cost of walking by up to 18%. It can double your endurance in weightlifting. And here's the best part. This modular design lets you switch which joints get assistance in just minutes, with support for up to 4 joints at the same time. The main structure is built from 3D printed parts, carbon fiber plates, and aluminum. Easy to make. And most importantly, it's fully open source, and it even comes with a very detailed build guide. I've pinned the open source link in the comments, so feel free to download it if you're interested. And in today's video, I'll explain its design in the simplest way possible. If you enjoy this episode, please like, subscribe, and leave a friendly comment. Your support is what keeps me going. Let's start with the mechanical system. OpenExo has 2 key design tricks. The first one is a modular belt drive. This is the reason it feels like Lego. The belt works like a power hub. All the actuators and electronics are mounted around the waist. 4 ports are ready. Want to drive just one joint? Plug in a single module. Want multiple joints working together? Add more. Assistance. Exactly where you need it. That's the big difference between a traditional exoskeleton and a modular one. But here's the challenge. The hip is close to the belt. The ankle and the elbow are much farther away. How do you handle both? That's where the second trick comes in. 2 drive modes. The hip uses direct drive. It provides the high torque needed and keeps efficiency high. The ankle and elbow use a chain and cable system. The motor spins a chain. The chain pulls a cable. The cable runs to the joint. A pulley at the far end converts that pull into rotation. And there's one more neat detail. The ankle module comes with a carbon fiber footplate that slides right into your shoe. It spreads torque evenly from heel to toe. The assistance feels smoother and more natural. And the footplate can also hold pressure sensors to track gait, enabling more precise closed-loop control. Now let's look at the electrical system. OpenExo keeps things simple. It uses a dual microcontroller setup. A teensy board handles the core tasks, reading sensor data and driving the actuators. An Arduino Nano handles Bluetooth. It streams the data wirelessly to the PC. This split makes control faster, and it also enables wireless interaction. For the motors, OpenExo uses the Cube Mars. They are powerful, with plenty of torque, enough to drive adult joints, but they are not cheap. Add the other parts, and a single joint module can cost between $1,000 and $2,000. The control system works on 2 levels. At the low level, torque sensors are built into the joints. They measure real torque in real time, enabling closed-loop torque control. At the high level, pressure sensors are placed under the heel and toe. They detect key gait events, like heel strike and toe off, making gait-based control possible. A Hall encoder tracks joint angle and speed, monitoring movement in real time. And here's a thoughtful detail. The system leaves open ports, so you can add new sensors or even custom controllers. Now let's move on to the software. With a modular exoskeleton, there are many joint combinations. If you had to rewrite the code every time, it would be a nightmare. OpenExo solves this with an object-oriented design based on inheritance. Here's how it works. You first define a general parent class. Then each joint or module can inherit from it. If one controller can be used across multiple joints, you only write it once. After that, it can be called everywhere. This boosts code reuse and cuts redundancy. All the setup sits on a tiny SD card. Which joints are in use? Single side or double side? The default controller type. Each joint's PID parameters, even the maximum torque. The system just reads everything directly from the card. And there's more. The team also built a PC interface. It talks to the SD card over Bluetooth, so you can customize control parameters anytime. Cool design is one thing, but don't scroll away. What really matters is this. Does it actually make life easier when you wear it? The team ran experiments in different scenarios, and the results were very promising. On a 7.5-degree slope, hip assistance cut energy use by 8 to 14%. switched to ankle assistance, and users not only saved energy, but also walked faster with longer steps. In outdoor tests, stride length went up by 9% and speed increased by 15%. Even better, the elbow mode. In weightlifting experiments, endurance doubled, and in some cases, nearly tripled. Friends, the age of robotics is coming. So let's sum it up. The modular belt ports make the exoskeleton snap together like Lego. The mix of direct drive and cable drive balances efficiency for near and far joints. The carbon fiber footplate spreads torque more evenly, feels more natural, and can also hold sensors for gait tracking and high-level closed-loop control. The multi-sensor system ensures precise readings of torque, position, and gait. The object-oriented software reduces redundancy and boosts flexibility. The team is already working on a quasi-direct drive ankle and a direct drive knee. They are even exploring applications in gaming. I just can't wait to see what comes next. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss more amazing robotics.